We're back down in Tennessee for the 2022 Tennessee Knockout. Friday, amateur prologue.
We got 5 seconds, you need to go out there and give her a hell.
All right, yeah.
Here we go.
The prologue lap here is about a mile, and it sets the starting order for the amateur races on Saturday. We're running the enduro cross section here. I'm popping through it. And then it comes into the grass track, which the soil conditions are superb out here. It dried a little bit. It's tacked up. Look at the ruts built in. It's almost a shame to be running a gummy tire in this. But you do need it because it's not just grass tracks. This prologue goes into some creek sections that are really slick. So it's to your advantage to run a really soft rubber compound tire that grips the rocks better. And it's wet, as you can see. There is moisture out here. So we were walking around here on Friday before this prologue, and I saw Will and Drew from the American Hard Enduro podcast doing a podcast. So they waved me over, and I make an impromptu guest appearance. So go check it out. It's pretty fun. But I had just gotten done walking this section for the prologue, and I'm like, dang, they've really stepped it up here. This is going up the creek, and the rocks are just buttery smooth and slick. In past years, they typically break up everybody by their skill level and send them out at a certain time. This year it seemed like a free-for-all. Like, people were going whenever, all skill levels all mixed in. I was a little concerned about going out and having like 10 riders learning to do hard enduro in front of me. So I sat up at the starting line for like an hour. I was getting feedback from people finishing, and they're like, it's totally clear, now's the time to go. And then someone else would come back and be like, don't go, it's jammed up. So I just said, screw it, I'm going, after waiting for so long. But I think I was a little unlucky because there's quite a bit of traffic. Got a little hung up here. I think if they had enforced the skill level start order, this would have been a different situation out here. Or even, it doesn't even have to be by skill level, it's just who is serious about setting a fast lap versus who is out here at their first hard enduro looking to have a good time, and just separate those groups out. By the way, did anyone notice I'm on my 2021 Beta 300? It's the red bike, making its hard enduro debut at the Tennessee Knockout. Oh! Man, both those rock features I got hung up on, but I was able to get through it without too much of a delay. You know, a few seconds here and there. It's not minutes, it's just a few seconds. Although my heart rate was jacked up at this point. So now you'll notice we got some Surrons out here. They had an electric bike class. But I mean, look at this traffic out here. Had to navigate that parking lot and keep it rolling up through this. I went right through the middle of this. I don't know if it was the best choice. So just observing myself here, I'm thrashing. I'm overexerting myself. I'm kind of panicking. I'm pushing because it's this hot lap mentality. You've got to just go as fast as you can. I'm getting hung up. So I'm getting a little fralicky. What the heck? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you can tell what I'm doing here. I'm getting a little bit too worked up. right here, I have to just stop and just catch a breath or two, pop my goggles out so I can get some air, and off we're rolling. I am a little surprised with how little traction I'm getting. I was wondering if maybe the 2021 here is a little bit too peppy compared to my other bike. Whoa, I hit something there. It is also really slippery, so I kind of chalked it up to that. But, you know, it's something I didn't think about. I could be that guy. Come back down into the creek here, and then up out of here. And after this, we're out of the real nasty stuff, for the most part. Looking at some of the lap times, some people were over an hour on this Prologue, which if this is your first hard enduro or you're a new rider, this course isn't exactly a walk in the park if you're not used to it. So it took some people everything they had to get through it. But, you know, I thought it was the right amount of difficulty for a Prologue to kind of get the wheels spinning. Woo! My pass call sucks. I gotta get... What the heck's happened to it? It used to be cool. Now it's like... It's like a bird. It's a bird coming... What was that? Was that a crow? Oh, it's Zach coming. Zach's making a pass on me. My strategy of slowing down and trying to pick a safer line around a blockage, I gotta stop that. It doesn't work. I gotta bulldog it. Just keep going and crash through it. I mean, for goodness sakes, that's an e-bike. I could eat that for breakfast. This is, you know, the attack in Zach is gone. It's like Zach Shat. Zach Shat won. Anyway, whoa. So, these e-bikes are actually pretty cool. I was up at the booth looking at them. I want to get one. I want to get one, and I want to stress test it and race one. I'm going to race it in a hare scramble. I don't care if I'm lining up on the AA line with an e-bike that only goes 20 miles. I'm going to try it. The grass track is very tough to make a pass. It's very tight, so I'm trying to make a pass here at the end so I can quad this log matrix. I wanted to jump the whole entire thing, but I couldn't do it. I would have done it, but there was too much traffic out there, so no exciting jump for me, but we'll save that for later. I laid down an 8-minute and 43.908 seconds for a 28th place position. Not bad. We'll see you at TKO Amateur Race number 2. Thank you.